Welcome everyone to beautiful Socorro Hills Ballpark as we have the Marauders versus the Warblers. On the hill for the Warblers is Mike Griffin, and pitching today for the Marauders is Brock Farley. Thanks for joining us here on Geek Cheese Baseball, Cheese League Baseball, here on Geek Cheese, as Lila Quinto steps up to the plate. Marauders first baseman. Quickly goes to 3-1. And 3-2 now the count. Yang to Johns for the first out of the inning. Tugger Gently now steps up to the plate. Shortstop for the Marauders. Takes a ball inside. 94 in the gun there from Griffin. Bevy of pitches available. 4-seamer, 2-seamer, slider, curve, and change. So really pick your poison. 3-2 now. And Gently walks.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 46.
Brandon McLongthrope steps up to the plate. Third baseman for the Marauders. Diving stop by the shortstop. Over to Johns for out number 2. Joaquin Buck. Marauders left fielder. Power hitting left fielder. Works the count 1-1. Ooh, I don't know about that pitch now. It's 1-2. Jacks that one down the left field line, but foul. Low, ball 2. 2-2 count here on the power hitting left fielder. He fouls one off to the right side. And again to the right side. That one is into deep center field and out of here. Home run for Buck. 438 feet. First home run of the year. His first at-bat of the year. Into the Zen Garden out in Socorro Hills. Marauders 2-0 lead now as Stetson Fuller steps up to the plate. And I think that homer has rattled Griffin a little bit, and she has trouble with the strike zone. Xerox Louis steps up, right fielder now. Lots of contact for Louis. Strike 2, 2-2 count. Ball 3, works it full. The runner goes. And another walk here for Griffin. She can't find the strike zone. Velocity, junk, and accuracy all down a little bit. But she's battling back. 0-2. Fly ball now. Put out by the right fielder. And they get out of that inning. But the Marauders with big 2-run homer. As the Warblers now step up to the plate. Rose, base hit into center field. Quickly get a runner on base as Judy Charles steps in. Third baseman, above average contact and power. That one is jacked into left field. Gone, home run. Charles, home run to left field. 431 feet. And just like that, we have a tie ball game. They do say Socorro Hills is a hitter's ballpark. Barry Yang, the second baseman for the Warblers, steps in. The 1-2 count, no outs. Base hit into center field. Beautiful Socorro Hills ballpark here. The all-dirt infield. The only one in the Cheese League. Strike one to Watson. And quickly down 0-2 as Tough Out is activated. That one's jacked down the left field line, but foul. They're really jumping on Farley, the Warblers hitters. But looks at strike three for the first out of the inning. Marlon Johns, first baseman for the Warblers, steps in. Strike and out, thrown out at second base. Now 2 outs. Diving into the stands, goes into the stands, but is unable to catch that. Is Quinto at first, but Marauders get the 3rd out, and they come up to bat. 8, 9, and 1 hitters now for the Marauders. Park, the catcher, steps in. The base hit. This might be a cat and mouse game, back and forth. That's the way it seems. Tater Pepperonis, the number 9 hitter and second baseman for the Marauders, steps in with a runner on. The 0-2 count. Popped up to the catcher. And no problem for McLaughlin behind the plate. 1 out. Quinto steps up. 0 for 1 today. Rips that one into center field. And that bounces up against the wall. She has a double. They're sending him home. Plate to plate. There is no play. Good base running there. As the Marauders now take the lead with a runner at second base in scoring position. Stopped by Watson at short, over to Johns for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 46.
McLaughlin steps in. Strike 2, 2-2 count, 2 outs. High pop up down the right field line. Johns puts it the 3rd out. But the Marauders get one in the top of the 2nd. Tim Barneswell steps in, center fielder for the Warblers. Knocks that one into the gap. That should be extra bases. Thought about 3, but is going back. And he's in. Stand-up double. Nico McLaughlin family very well represented in this game. That one is a high pop-up and put away by Louis. Send him 3rd. That was a bold move to tag up, and was almost thrown out of 3rd base. And just like that, oh, Karam's really weird. Skips off the pitcher's mound. And just like that, a tied ball game, folks. That weird bounce off the pitcher's mound.
Number 19.
Rip Lynn, first at bat for the left fielder of the Warblers. Throw over to first. Safe. Keeping an eye on that runner. Pretty decent speed on base. Hot shot to 3rd base for the 2nd out.
Number 23.
Gray Rose, 1 for 1 today with a single. A 1-1 count. Just like that, 1-2. Another high pop-up, and that one will drop in. Farley battling here. Trying to get out of this inning. High fly ball. Shallow right field. Put away by Louis. Four, 5, and 6 hitters now. Buck had that big home run to center field. 2-run bomb in the first inning for the Marauders. Swings tapped to the shortstop for the first out. Stetson Fuller walked his first time up the bat. Griffin, 54 pitches, feeling pretty tense. That one is plunked into left field. And the out there by Lynn. Xerox Louis, now up. Slapped up to center field. He's on with base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 9.
Wilder plows 0 for 1 today. The DH for the Marauders. Fouled off to the right. Easy out there for Johns. And out number 3. So we're all tied up, folks. As we go to the bottom of the third. Number 2, 3, and 4 hitters up for the Warblers.
Number 16.
Charles also had a home run. Big 2-run bomb into left field. But she grounds out to second base for the first out of the inning. Barry Yang steps up. I'm sure the Yang gang are represented here in the stands today. As he grounds out to second base. Beautiful mint green the fans are sporting. That one's ripped into left field. Over the head of the left fielder, Buck. Cannot get there. In sliding in second, safe. Just like that, there's a runner on second now. 2 outs. Warblers threatening. Foul ball. Farley's not looking too bad. 34 pitches, looking neutral. No big changes in velocity, junk, or accuracy. Johns slaps one off to the right side. Full count. Pitch. Again, fouled off to the right. And caught by Quinto for the third out. So we move to the top of the fourth. 3-3. All tied up here, folks. Marauders and Warblers.
Number 18.
Julian Park comes in. Marauders catcher. 1 for 1 today with a single. Griffin's looking a little rough. Accuracy definitely dropping. Strike 2. High fly ball into left center field. Should be an easy out. And there it is. Lynn puts it away.
The second baseman, number
For the first out, Tater Pepperonis steps in. Number 9 hitter here for the Warblers. Second baseman. Not a lot of contact, not a lot of power. And takes a 1-2 count. Slap to Yang for the first out. Second out, my apologies. Quinto back up the bat. She's 1 for 2 today. And caught by Ortiz in right field. So just like that, quick inning now as we move to the bottom of the fourth. Barneswell steps up to the plate. 1 for 1 today with a double. And 2 for 2. As he hits a base hit into right field. Nico McLongthrope, the catcher, now up for the Warblers. Fans are on their feet. Strike 2, 1-2. Tough out is activated. They throw over to first, safe. Ball 2, 2-2 count. Pretty decent speed on base. Works the count full. That might drop in. That does. Runner goes to third. Play at third base. Safe. So now we got runners on the corners. No outs. Warblers could do some damage here. Pop up in the infield. Caught by Farley. Rip Lynn 0 for 1 today, looking for his first hit of this season. Base hit here, scores a run. The Warblers would take the lead. As Farley's showing some signs of fatigue. That one is high fly ball into left field. Caught on the warning track by Buck. That run scores. Now the Warblers take the lead. As Gray Rose steps up to the plate. 1 for 2 today. Quickly 0-2. Foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Ball 1. That is knocked into right field, but an easy out there. Warblers get 1. And that's what they need to take the lead here. As the Marauders come up. Tugger Gently, 0 for 1 today with a walk. Takes the ball outside. Ooh, hot shot to first, but snagged by Johns for the first out. Random long throw now. Steps up to the plate. 0 for 2 today. 3-0. 3-1. And she walks. I'd be surprised if the Warblers manager doesn't go to the bullpen soon. Griffin is looking pretty rough. Stamina down quite a bit. Ooh, snagged there by Yang. Nice leaping catch by Yang. Round number 2. Fuller up the bat, knocks it into left field. The basket catch by Lynn. No runs in the top half of the frame. Warblers come up. Judy Charles had that big home run, 2-run homer. Power hitting third baseman. Two 2-1 count. And she strikes out. Down swinging. Bear Yang steps up to the plate. Farley's not looking too bad. Velocity is down. Junk, accuracy both down. Stamina a little bit better than Griffin on the Warbler side. That one's into the camera well. Off to the right side, foul ball. 0-2. Fouled off again. Trying to brush him off the plate. To Pepperonis. To Quinto. Out number 2. Watson 1 for 2 today with a double. And hits that one, but right at Fuller for out number 3. So as we move to the top of the 6th, still 4-3 Warblers as the 6, 7, 8 hitters come up. And we have a defensive replacement, Holloway, now at third base. One for 1 Louis on the day. Single and a walk. Works the count full. And Griffin's stamina, that's a hot shot right back at her. Round number 1. Stamina is down quite a bit. And yep, it's what I thought they would do. They went to the bullpen as Crawford comes in relief of Griffin. Crawford. Good hurler out of the pen for the Warblers. All about speed. Across the diamond for the second out. Julian Park, 1 for 2 today. Shoots that one down into the right field corner. That should be extra bases. In there. The stand-up double. So the Marauders threatening here with 2 outs. Top of the 6th. As Pepperoni steps in. Fun fact, Pepperoni's brother is named Spud. And out number 3, swinging, strike, strikeout. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Warblers. Marlon Johns, first baseman, 0 for 2 today, as Von Crum comes in relief of Farley. Strike 1 on the outside corner. Oh, off the glove of the diving shortstop. Into center field. That was a tough play. Barnesball, 2 for 2, double and a single today. Threat with people on base, but pops this one up into shallow left field. Buck puts it away for the first out. Nico McLongthrow now up. Von Crum, specialist, is activated, but that is into left field deep. Off the wall. And the runners can't advance too much. But nonetheless, runners on base for Ortiz, who's 1 for 2 today, with an RBI already. Ducks on the pond, as Red Barber would say. High pop-up, infield fly rule called for out number 2. The number 9 hitter, Rip Lynn, steps up to the plate with runners on base. Chance for the Warblers to get some insurance here. Strike 1. 2-1 count. And that's in the gap. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And it's a 6-3 ball game. Gray Rose up, 1 for 3 today. Runner on second base. 3-0 count. I'm really surprised they gave him the green light there, 3-0. Full count, 2 outs. Grounder, that sneaks under the glove of the third baseman. They send him home. Play at the plate. He's out. Nonetheless, 2 runs for the Warblers, and they're on top, 6-3. As we move here to the top of the 7th. Quinto up, 1 for 3 today with a double and an RBI. Marauders' last chance to make an impact. Grounded to Johns at first. He'll take it himself. Ground number 1. Tugger Gently, 0 for 2 with a walk today. Still looking for his first hit of the season. Crawford. That looked like a good pitch there for ball 3, but count is now full. Back to Crawford for out number 2. Marauders down to their final out here. Ball 1 in the dirt. And this should do it. Yang with the putout. Warblers win. In a pretty even ball game, 6-3 over the Marauders. See how it lines up. 3-5-0 for the Marauders, 6-12-0 for the Warblers. Pretty good ball game. Couple of dingers that we had. Buck with that long shot to center field. We also had Ortiz. I apologize, Charles. That shot into left. Farley with the loss, Griffin with the win, Crawford with the save. There are players of the game. Thank you guys so much for watching the Cheese League. Have a good night. Warblers win.